So that's how we met. You're kicking the box with the camera on.
No, I'm not.
Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel, and welcome to day 2 of my Train Like a Pro challenge. I would do inverted commas, but I'm not quite able to get my hands off the bars. Now, you might not be able to see me, so you might be in for a treat this morning. Early start, so Sunday morning. I've got 4 hours to do on the bike today. Nothing too hard, mainly zone 2, with a little bit of tempo. So the session was 3 hours zone 2, 1 hour tempo, so what I'm going to do is do it on the road. When I come to a hill, push on to tempo in between zone 2, so should make it a bit more interesting. It's forecast to be a lovely day in the peaks, as in like cold but dry. It's a bit wet on the ground, but it should dry up. Bit of a panic this morning, the faff of riding outside. For some reason my chain had like seized, so I'm only using like a normal road chain on this bike at the minute because it's winter and horrible, and it had just seized up. So last minute chain change. I'm meeting Pat this morning. Some of you guys might remember Pat, hill climb extraordinaire, but I'm riding with him rather than riding with the club because he's quite strict with his discipline for intensities. So he's got a similar ride on the agenda today. So I know riding with him, he won't hurt me. Well, he might do because he's a lot lighter, but like he won't actually like, be racing left, right and centre. He would be sticking to a plan. So that's exactly what I need because I've got a long way to go in this challenge. I'm trying to get run over here. Anyways, I've probably got 15 minutes or so before I get to him, and then we'll get out in Derbyshire. And hopefully it's clear enough to show you some views, so I'll shut up and let's reconvene when there's something nice to look at, nicer than me. Here we go then, now we can see. Good morning, Pat, how are you?
Morning.
Thanks for coming out with me today.
No worries.
How's it feel riding with a pro?
Oh, it's next level. Really bringing me on already, I think.
Yeah, so we're out for, what, you got three and a bit hours on the agenda today?
Yeah, definitely.
Zone 2 and zone 3, nothing crazy. Just enjoying being out.
Well, you can see what gear I'm in, you can tell that's nothing crazy.
I'm glad he's got mud guards on anyway. Every little bit of weight on his bike helps me. Oh man.
The pockets are still full anyway.
Exactly, that's good to be out. Yeah. We're just talking about the unfortunate news about Christmas being a lot stricter in the UK and blah blah blah. If you can get out and ride your bike, it's very good for you, so get out and do it. Anyway, we're nearly at Monsell Head, so we'll stop there and show you the view from there, shall we?
Yep.
There's normally a nice cream van there. I don't think we're having that today.
Might not be open yet.
No. So I would say, can you guess where we are? But I've literally just said where we're going. So this is Monsell Head. Excellent view off the top. The ice cream van is not quite open. Been here a few times on the way back from a club ride, haven't we? Sat on those benches.
Raced up it a few times.
Raced up Monsell, yeah. So there's a good hill climb here, Pat, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've done it a couple of times, once or twice?
4 times now. It doesn't get any easier.
It's quite short and sharp,
you
isn't
literally
it?
just go faster, as the saying goes, that's it. But yeah, it's short, starts flat, and then it really kicks up probably like 15-18% towards the end. But you've normally got masses of crowds either side.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal, really great.
Well, our club have a like a portable music system and a crate of beer, and they normally form some sort of arrangement on the course, don't they? Has Adam Kenway got the course record here?
No, it's Malcolm Elliott. It's just stood for all them years. Calvin Brown went extremely close to it a couple of years ago, but yeah, still standing from about the early 80s or something like that.
Well, Callum, if you're watching, maybe this is on your list for next year. So with riding outside, there is a bit of admin with getting your bike ready, kit ready, etc. I do think it is worth it though on good weather days because it makes the time pass so much faster, especially chewing Pat's ear off. Like 4 hours indoors would have been a bit of an ask, whereas 4 hours outdoors is still a bit of an ask, especially because I'm not feeling too fresh today. I'm not going to moan about it too much, but yeah, it wasn't the best. Just keep dropping Pat left, right and centre, His brakes are rubbing, so stop to sort him out. Anyway, trying to get run over. So we're just riding up Beeley Moor now, or Hell Bank is the segment, I think. Yep. Good hill climb on here, normally in October, not this year, but it was last year. Yeah. Pat, you had a good ride last year, didn't you? Yeah,
I was super pleased with that effort.
Yeah.
Took out the old man's event.
Yeah, so Pat, so it's about a 10-minute climb, or 9.5 minute climb for Pat, 10.5 for triathletes. And you might think, oh, it's a massive climb, like, the difference in ability will probably be huge. How much did you win the vets by, Pat?
What was it, 0.2 seconds? I think it was like 5 people within about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah. So over a 10-minute climb to be within a second, that's when you look at things like latex tubes, wax chains, like it actually matters, doesn't it?
Oh, you have to be careful you don't blow it by waving 2 fans on the corner at the top as well.
As Pat did, yeah. No, good ride. Definitely one to return to as well next year.
Yeah.
Hello, my ride's done adjusted. Elizabeth, you still at music for copyrighted, blah, blah, blah.
Good morning, how are you?
Just in the middle of an effort.
Oh, you okay? Is it a good time for me to talk to you? So you've got 4 minutes left of a solid tempo block. That's good, isn't it? 3 times 10 minutes tempo?
Yep.
You go, girl.
Different cadences.
Okay, good.
Sweating.
Well, I'm going to let you off not having my lunch or anything when I get back. Being a professional athlete, a bit frustrated, but I'll sort it out, don't worry.
Stick the fan on, are you?
Yeah. Alright, we'll catch up with you later on then.
Okay, see you.
We've got a story to tell these guys, haven't we?
Have we?
Yes, we have. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Laters. Yeah, so in all seriousness, this is making me think about recovery a lot more. So I've come in, I'm not going to faff around, other than saying this to you about not faffing, just faffing. Get a quick shower, get something to eat, and then I'm going to get stretching, sitting down, and then I'm going to do things like look at the pictures, sync it to Strava, all those sorts of things that I normally just do now because I'm not so bothered about recovery. Yeah, I might do some stretching like that. Good boy, excellent flexibility, great work. Okay, so this morning's ride. 3 hours, 44 minutes. 61.5 miles. Training stress score, 180. Normalised power, 243 watts. Pretty much as I said, zone 2 on the flats, some zone 3. Pressed on up my climbs a little bit. I didn't want to say how I felt before the ride because I didn't feel too good. I felt like I had tired legs, but about an hour or so in, I felt like they were, they woke up a little bit and I warmed into it. So it feels like I'm on a training camp, because, I pretty much am. So yeah, it was tough at about 3 hours. Then it was okay to finish. The thing is, I can't finish these sessions thinking, oh, I'm absolutely like scraped the barrel, that was it. Because otherwise the next day is just not going to happen. If I'm going to want to do anything with any intensity or do any intervals, it's just not going to happen. So like yesterday, I think that was a bit too much. However, today, I don't want to say I feel like I've recovered, but that ride was definitely did less damage to me than yesterday's interval session did. So hopefully tomorrow I can have a bit fresher. I don't know if that actually is a thing. But that's not training done for the day. That's the first session. You will be glad to hear my next session is a swim. So after spending some time rolling around this bad boy, I'm going to have about 45 minutes of free time. I've already ate and showered and that. Another shower when I get back from swimming, great. It's not quite long enough for a nap. I would like to have a nap, but I just don't have time. I'm going to start putting this video together so that when I finish swimming, I then don't have as much stuff to do afterwards. I can sort of finish the video. Then I've got a couple of video calls tonight with people who are going to be on the videos over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, it's all go. I'll see you at the pool. Okay, so I'm not going to dwell on this too long because I don't want to talk about it, if I'm honest. Swimming. I mean, I don't know how I expected it to go, but that wasn't pleasant. It was pleasant to see Chris and Michelle there. Hi guys, thanks for saying hi. I did a lot of warm-up and then I did 50 metres flat out, 42.59 seconds and 300 meters. I mean, it's hard to pace because I had no idea how long I was, how quick I was going to be able to swim. But at the end of it, I had nothing left. So I think I paced it pretty well. 5:27. Yeah, so long way to go. Now, I appreciate some people watching this might not be able to swim as fast as that. Probably in the minority, but some people might not. So, it's just individual, isn't it? So I'm not saying that is a terrible time. I'm saying I have swam faster than that in the past. Quite a bit faster, and I need to swim a lot faster than that. When I finish swimming, I was quite negative about it. It's an absolute joke that I swim like that and then say I'm going to try and qualify for Kona. It's just not going to happen with that sort of swimming. So too far behind. Anyway, but it's a line in the sand, something to work on. I'm going to be speaking to a gentleman later on this evening about swim training. Now I've got my little benchmark done. He's going to advise me about what sort of sessions to do over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to do it on a video call and share that in tomorrow's video with you, so stay tuned for that. I think now I'm going to get on to a little chat with Liz about how we met, but I'm going to spoil it straight away. It was Tinder. Okay, so training done and dusted for the day. No, Liz hasn't been swimming. She's done that. She's washed her hair, and women like to make a big deal of that, don't they?
I only wash it once a week.
Oh, don't tell him you're an absolute tramp. Lives on dry shampoo. Anyway, today's story, I thought that we would share with you how we met. I don't know if it's an interesting story or not, but I suppose some people might be interested to hear. People have certainly asked me in the past. Well, more specifically, I'm asked, how on earth have you pulled her? But whatever, same question.
Or how do I put up with him?
Yeah, and that as well. That's a separate topic. So what I think we'll do is, I might try and let Liz lead this conversation, and I'll correct her on the way through because she will no doubt make it out like I did loads of chasing, etc. So shall you kick things off and I'll interrupt you about 50 million times?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Elizabeth. How did we meet? How did you meet me?
Well, we've always known who each other was.
Mate.
From the horse riding days. So Daniel had his pony for show jumping, and obviously I've always had horses and things.
Right, so first of all, that makes us sound like we're a couple of posh kids. That is not the case. we did have horses, so yeah, okay, we had horses, whatever. Bluetooth. So we vaguely knew of each other through that world, didn't we?
Yeah, but I never used to like Daniel because he used to be one of those children where he just turned up to like his shows. Mummy had got the pony ready, and he basically just got on this like very fast, powerful pony, that touch button pony that did everything that he was asked.
Anyway, so moving on, we vaguely knew of each other at that stage. That was what we were like, teenagers.
Yeah, we used to chat on MSN.
Oh God.
Can anyone remember MSN?
Yeah. So then we.
Then when we were 17, I had left school and went to college. Daniel went to sixth form, and we both had part-time jobs alongside that at a children's adventure park.
When I say part-time though, I think myself and one of my friends absolutely hustled the hell out of it.
Yes.
Like we were there in the summer holidays. We were there. Stop playing with that. You have to keep attention.
Sorry.
We were there like 7 weeks straight. We blagged to the school that we were on work experience there. We were actually working, so we got an extra 2 weeks when he was on. But anyway, we both worked there, didn't we?
Yeah. And Daniel used to insist on picking me up and taking me. So Daniel had passed his test in the May, I believe.
First time.
Second time. And I'd only just started learning in the March, so I was still learning. I didn't pass my test till September. First time. Second time.
I had a sick whip.
He had a little corset, and I used to say, "No, it's fine. My mum can take me. It's not a problem." But he was adamant that he used to want to take me to work.
Well, you were on like a run of like the girls I was picking up. You're on the route.
I didn't see any other girls in the car. So that's how it all began.
Yeah, so we met there, started courting, etc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Age 17, and now 11 years on.
Oh my God. 11 years. It's weird, though, isn't it? Because like we were pretty much like children then, and well, you might be an adult. I think I'm still a little bit of a child, big kid. But yeah, long ass time.
Yeah.
Well done to me.
Well done to me.
So yeah, we didn't actually meet through sport at the time. Neither was a sporty, really. I mean, I think I met you, then I stopped running. It wasn't your fault. It was just at that time.
Yeah, it was just horses for me.
Which is still the case. So that is it. That is how we met all those years ago. What a journey we've been on so far, and what a journey there is still to go on. Hey.
Yes.
Now we've got chickens. Grown ups, haven't we? So yeah, I mean, I tried to keep today's story a little bit shorter after yesterday's 20-minute episode. But as I said, if there's a certain topic you want me to cover, or want us to discuss, please do let me know down below. I'm quickly running out of ideas, so please help me out. And that is it. That is it for day two of training. I'm feeling okay. There's a long way to go until rest day. Christmas Day is planned to be my rest day at the minute, but it depends on the weather. Well, hopefully. But I'm anticipating. I know, but I'm anticipating I'm going to bump some sort of session off to later in the week. So it's planned as a rest day to give him some space to move something. Okay. I was hoping to go out training and come back.
You can help cook dinner then, can't
I'll go out training and come back when you finished. Anyway, I'm trying to close the video off. So that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Obviously, we've had the bad news that Christmas isn't what we thought it was going to be, but I hope you're still able to enjoy it in whatever way you can. We're certainly going to try to, aren't we?
Yep.
Getting outside. You sound like you need a nap.
I'm very tired. I've got a gingerbread house to make next, so.
Oh my God.
Watch this space.
Yeah. Can't wait for that. If it's done in time, I'll drop a picture in now. If not, then you have to assume it's a mess. So that's it. See you tomorrow. I'm really bad at finishing this, aren't we? It's just going to drag on and on forever. See you tomorrow, 4 PM. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, share, etc.
Bye.